تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين اللهم ربنا أنزل علينا مائدة من السماء تكون لنا عيدا لأولنا وآخرنا وآية منك وارزقنا وأنت خير الرازقين ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما ربنا إننا سمعنا مناديا ينادي للإيمان أن آمنوا بربكم فآمنا ربنا فاغفر لنا ذنوبنا وكفر عنا سيئاتنا وتوفنا مع الأبرار ربنا وآتنا ما وعدتنا على رسلك ولا تخزنا يوم القيامة إنك لا تخلف الميعاد بحرمة اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد صلاة تفتح لنا بها أبواب الخير والرضا وتيسير وتغلق بها أنا أبواب الشر وتعسير وتكون لنا بها وليا ونظيرا أنت ولينا فنعم المولى ونعم النصير سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين آمين.
Thank you so much, Ya Imam. I'd like to call on now Mr. Joseph Akoki to do us the prayers in the Christian way. Is Mr. Joseph here? Okay.
Let us pray. Everlasting Father, eternal King of glory, the ancient of days, the God that changeth not. You are Jehovah El Shaddai. You are the God of heaven. You are the one that made this day to happen. We give glory and honor unto your holy name. We want to thank you for the opportunity you have given us as a bank, the opportunity you have given us as a country, the Gambia. We want to thank you for making this to happen. Lord, we give you glory and honor. Everlasting Father, eternal King of glory, we thank you for everything that you have done for us. Even the peace in the country, we want to thank you for it. We thank you for the industry. We thank you for Bloomberg. We thank you for the board members. We thank you for the executive management. We thank you for the entire staff. Lord, accept our thanks. Father, we commit this launching into your hand. Father, come and take control. We are launching this product for our customers, both in the Gambia and in diaspora. Father, we pray that as a result of this launching, you will improve everything concerning Bloomberg. You will improve our franchise. You will improve the brand. You will improve our profitability. You will improve the capacity to serve the customer more. Father, we pray that you will make everything to your glory. At the end of this program, we have full cause to glorify you. Father, we thank you for joining mercy for people that have come. And we pray that as they will be returning, the same God that brought them here will take them to their different destinations safely. At the end of this program, let us have cause to glorify you. In Jesus' name, I pray.
Amen. Thank you so much, Joseph. May our prayers be answered. At this juncture, I'd like that we stand, please, kindly for the national anthem, and if the DJ is ready, we can get that on. Okay. We give him a few minutes then, and he'll send a signal. Done? All right, please, may we rise. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go into it right away now. It has become even more crucial for Gambia to embrace the fintech. And steps like this will definitely get us there, I'm hopeful. And at this juncture, I'd like to call on the representative of the board to come and deliver the opening remark. And he is no other than Mr. Gabriel Edgar. Please welcome him.
All right, thank you very much. Come rain, come shine, nothing will stop us from moving. The rain thought it could dissuade us, but no way. We're here and we're going to launch this for the Gambia. Good morning, everyone. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, Governor, Your Excellency, the Governor of Central Bank of the Gambia, ably represented by the Deputy Governor too. You're welcome, sir. Thank you for making this occasion, despite the rain. Executives from the Ministry of Finance, directors of Bloombank Africa Gambia Limited, Mr. Ma'am, good morning, and the rest of you here. Management and staff of Bloombank, without whom this definitely would be impossible. Our cherished customers, who would have been much more, but for the rain. Eminent guests, friends from the press, family, and everyone watching from all around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome. It's an honor to be here once again. This seems like only a fortnight ago when I stood here with my colleagues at the board where we were transiting from the former bank to Bloombank Africa Gambia Limited. That was a very interesting occasion. We made merry and we bloomed together. With a vision fueled by a passion to enable greatness across Africa. I think there are some very important phone calls that are coming through. So may I please appeal to you to kindly put on silent as we go on. So I remember that time, it wasn't so long ago, but there's been a lot of progress since then. We've been working with the good people of Gambia, offering our support for a refreshing banking experience and making good things happen for you. We're fueled by a passion to enable greatness across Africa, and together we believe we will do that. Today, another phase of the Bloom journey begins with the introduction of the bank's digital banking range. As the events unfold, you will discover more about this phase of the bank's growth and how we are leveraging technology and digitization to bridge the inclusion gap. I can't speak too much about inclusion. It's important. And you'll be very surprised. I mean, Kenya did this, and it was amazing how people could send money, from the urban areas to their wards, and it has created various businesses, down there. We're launching today the digital banking so that you can do banking from anywhere you are. I always tell people that banking is something you do, not necessarily a place you go to. Okay, so banking can be part of your life. I need cash, I get cash from next door. So you will find that, the Fuller shop next door can give you cash, can take your cash. The chemist next door can do the same thing. We will leverage all of those agent locations to deliver inclusion to the Gambia. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite Pan-African quotes is this, and it is by Kenya's former president, Jomo Kenyatta. He said, "Our children may learn about heroes of the past, but our task is to make ourselves architects of the future. we will not sit on the sidelines. We will make sure that we're part of the development that we desire. Making ourselves architects of the new Gambia we desire requires a deliberate commitment to improving the lives of our people and supporting them with relevant tools like the Bloom Digital to facilitate easier and more convenient banking and access to financial services for every single Gambian and visitor to the Gambia. Similar blueprints towards a better Africa are in motion, not just in Gambia, but also in Sierra Leone, Liberia, and in the 10 other countries that we hope to be as a group. So today, we have Bloom Bank Gambia, there's Bloom Bank Sierra Leone, the name will be changed soon. There will be Bloom Bank Liberia, and many other countries, Bloom Bank Senegal, so that indeed, the financial inclusion is not just in Gambia, but you can actually transfer money easily to your wards in those other countries. I believe at some point, there will be some kind of integration of the payment system between all of these countries so that money can move easily. You know, traveling in West Africa and Africa is so difficult. And one of the reasons is because there's not enough activity between ourselves in those countries. And this is why we want to facilitate trade and facilitate the movement of current and capital accounts between these countries. And I say this to the hearing of the central bank governor because I know that they can influence the fact that the Gambia switch should be integrated with the Senegalese switch, should be integrated with the Beninois switch and the Nigerian switch. That way we can move monies easily. That way trade can go on. This is where we have to go to. We're elated and solidly with you as you bloom from this phase to the next. Our commitment to supporting the bank and repositioning it for success remains steadfast and sure, and we cannot wait to see the next digital product that you have been working on. Let me congratulate the board of directors, executive, management of Bloom Bank, and the staff. We know that you're extremely innovative, and we know that Gambia is yet to see the end of the products that you'll be unleashing on the market. It is worth noting that this journey began with our departed brother, Mr. Sonny Awal, our CEO, who was the pioneer CEO. He was very instrumental in our journey to Bloom. And though he may not be here to see the fruits of his labor, I am confident that he's looking down on us, urging us on. His legacy will continue to live on as we take this bank from one stage of growth to the other. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again. This is not a day for speeches, but a day to tell you that history is being made. History is being made in the Gambia. I see a time when it will no longer be an issue for monies to move around. People somewhere in the villages, somewhere sitting, wherever they are, whether it's Basse or whatever. Did I get the name? Correct. Would be able to have access to financial services, even small loans, to be able to do their businesses. For us, one of the critical things is that we want to democratize banking. We want banking to reach every single nook and cranny of the country. And we feel that the most potent and effective way to do it is to launch digital banking. You will be surprised. Everyone, the telephone density in the Gambia has increased significantly. So everyone has access to the phone. If you have access to the phone, it means you have access to banking services. So you will not be denied of banking services. Whatever we have to do to even provide the knowledge for those who are in those locations, we will do it. So today, I think we're recruiting agents all over the country. I think we have about 1,000 or so now, okay, agents all over the country, and it will keep increasing. So everyone you see will be representing Bloom Bank. Very soon, Bloom Bank will be all over the place. Thank you so much, and you're welcome to this event.
It's always good to start with Gabriel because he has a way of breaking it down for all of us and adding some thoughts of wisdom. Thank you so much. And as ambitious as it may seem, Bloomberg continues to bloom for all of us, and we can't all wait to see all the amazing services that this bank will continue to bring. Please give Gabby a round of applause once again. So at this juncture, we're supposed to have an interlude, but I'd like to invite the DJ to play us the jingle before we proceed.
Wherever you look, wherever you go, north, south, east or west, whatever time of the day it is, morning, afternoon, evening or night, if you have data and you have a phone, then you have a bank. Presenting VIP access to your bank account with the Bloom Digital Suite from Bloom Bank Africa, web and mobile banking that allows you to bank on the go at your convenience and on your own terms. Easily downloadable from the Apple Store and the Google Play Store, you can now check and transfer funds, pay bills, buy airtime, buy cash power, make postpaid electricity and water bill payments, make bank to wallet and wallet to bank transfers, and do so much more, no matter where you are. For more information, visit www.bloombankafrica.com or visit any of our branches nationwide. Bloom Digital Web and Mobile Banking on the go from Bloom Bank Africa. You've got a bank. Bloom Bank. We make it happen.
Let's make it happen then. Give that a round of applause. Thank you so much. And at this juncture, I'd like to call on the Chief Guest of Honor, who is the Governor of Central Bank of the Gambia, to deliver his speech. Please welcome the Governor.
Thank you very much. I think I've been rightly introduced as the representative of the Honorable Governor, Central Bank of the Gambia. I am the second Deputy Governor, and it's a pleasure to be here. I am so pleased that Bloom Bank has taken off, although it's quite recent. I see a lot of familiar faces here linked to the former bank, and it's a pleasure that you've been able to take off so smoothly. Thank you very much for inviting us also. My boss, the Honorable Governor, has asked me to convey his sincere apology for not being able to attend this occasion due to other engagements. Nonetheless, he has asked me to deliver his address. So whatever I say here is from the Honorable Governor. Any errors I make are my own. So the chairman of the Board of Directors of Bloom Bank, other board members here present, the Managing Director of Bloom Bank, senior management of the institution, the Imam, our host, valued customers, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me a great pleasure to join you today on this occasion on the launch of the Bloom Bank's internet banking platforms. Let me register at the onset the Central Bank's pleasure that we had in receiving the application from Bloom Bank for the deployment of these services, which we did not hesitate to approve in line with the technological advancement agenda of this country. Accordingly, the Central Bank of the Gambia on September 20th, I think, 2021, granted approval for the launch of both services as new delivery channels to improve efficiency. It will be recalled that due to the adverse effects of the global pandemic, the COVID-19, and the outcome of social distancing, there has been a proliferation of new types of financial services. The need for such services, the fintechs, as a response to the challenges of social distancing, cannot therefore be overemphasized. More so in the delivery of inclusive finance to all sectors of society. Evidence has shown that the pandemic resulted in long queues outside banking institutions as customers were subjected to long waiting times to be served. The ongoing digitalization, therefore, is for the delivery of channels that will transform banking and hopefully eliminate such queues. If I may speak out of the text a little, with your permission. Sorry. My honorable colleague here made reference to the need for connectivity across the sub-region. I can confirm that that is not covered in this speech, but this is indeed already a work in progress. And the entire sub-region, we hope, will be connected digitally, because this is the new way to go. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Central Bank of the Gambia has adopted a digitalization agenda as part of its contribution to the broader economic transformation agenda of this country. It will be recalled that some years ago, the Central Bank embarked on the modernization of the country's payment and settlement systems and took initiatives together with other development partners to establish the national switch known as GAMSwitch. Furthermore, in January of this year, the financial inclusion strategy was launched, aimed at expansion of financial products and services to the unbanked population and enhancing cost effectiveness in the delivery of financial services. As part of the Central Bank's drive towards such full digitalization and the licensing of fintech service providers, the bank is also on the verge of issuance of new guidelines on financial technologies, fintechs, and determination of processes and procedures for regulatory sandbox. It is often said that we now live in the era of not just using technology, but actually living technologically, as technology is leading the way we do things, despite the new challenges thereof. Hence, the issue of cybersecurity must always remain at the forefront of any digitalization strategy. It requires the joint efforts of both the private and public sector institutions in charging the way forward. Digitalization is therefore not an event, but a process requiring inputs from various stakeholders. The digital shift, therefore, presents a cultural shift requiring new skills and new delivery channels to satisfy the growing needs of consumers. I therefore wish to seize this opportunity to call on all financial institutions in this country and beyond to invest in fintechs and also to subscribe to the concept of interoperability. This is that idea that all mobile phones can now be connected to banking accounts, and therefore you and me will be able to move funds from mobile phone to bank account, from bank account to mobile phone, and vice versa, are no longer operating in silos, no longer AfriCell on its part, QCell on its part, but rather where it is possible to move funds from across the board, so that interoperability means we are all digitalized, whether in the village or in town. I thank you all for your attention.
Thank you so much for that positive statement. And I believe we all agree to that, right? It's important. You go to other countries, they're already cashless. People don't even hold money anymore. People are relying on mobile banking services. So I think for us, we don't have an option. This is a way of life now, and we have to be on board. So thank you so much for that statement on behalf of the governor. But I would like to invite the DJ once again, because we want the jingle to ring in our ears. So if the DJ is set, we can go on with the jingle once again.
Holding back and make easy whatever your dreams may be. Nobody will get you there. Blooming together. Every step of the way, banking with excellence. At the tip of your fingers, there's only one man. Like Africa, we make it happen. Like Africa, we make it happen. Here to lend a hand, and we will place the one above you. More than back and make easy whatever
banking with excellence. Does that ring in your ears? Does it? I see everyone is calm and chill, but I think that does ring in our ears, right? Give the jingle a round of applause once again. I like that when it ends, let's give it a round of applause. You know, it's a jingle, so, you know, let's giggle. So at this juncture, I have the singular honor of calling the MD, CEO, Mr. Alfred Amoah, to deliver the remarks. Please join me. Welcome the MD.
Thank you. We make it happen, even if the rain falls, we'll make it happen. That's Bloomberg. Your Excellency, the Governor of the Central Bank of the Gambia, represented by the Honorable Second Deputy Governor, we welcome you. The Imam, executives of the Central Bank, here present, directors of Bloomberg, managing directors of other banks, friends from the media, management and staff of Bloomberg Gambia Limited, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all protocols duly observed. I warmly welcome you to witness this significant milestone in the life of our fast-growing institution. Sorry. For us at Bloomberg Africa, we see this as a privilege to deliver our promise of making it happen for the good people of this country. Our journey as Bloomberg Africa Gambia Limited began some 3 years ago, following the takeover and rebranding of Skybank Gambia Limited. Our vision is a bank to create an enabling environment for businesses and individuals, to help them realize their dreams and aspirations, and do our best to stand by them, blooming with them every step of the way. With the increase of digitalization, making things happen requires more than just brick and mortar. It calls for quick and innovative solutions, and most importantly, convenience. Bloom Digital Banking is designed to empower our customers to manage their finances at their own time, giving them the option to take their bank with them wherever and whenever, on their phones, tablets, or computers. The Bloom Digital Banking has something for everyone. The SME looking to receive cashless payments or set up automatic payments to suppliers. The corporate institution looking to transfer funds with just a click of a button. The student looking to send phone credits to that special someone. The customer looking to buy cash power in the middle of the night. Or those looking to send a token of love to relatives in the provinces, and so much more. You will find Bloom Digital uniquely designed to meet all your banking needs. Distinguished guests, in a few moments, you will be getting the first glimpse of Bloom Digital as we deliver on our promise of always making things happen. Before though, I want to say a big thank you to God for bringing us this far. He even gave us this beautiful weather today. We would also like to express our gratitude to the Central Bank for the immense work in supporting financial institutions in the Gambia, and for supporting Bloomberg Africa Gambia Limited through our journey from Skybank to today. To our directors, we are grateful for your immense contribution to the growth of the bank. A well-deserved thank you to my colleagues, the staff of this bank, who have dedicated time and passion to seeing us bloom again and again. I conclude by once again extending a friendly invitation to all gathered here, the good people of Gambia and those watching from across the world. Come and let us bloom together. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, MD, and thank you for keeping that very short and precise. It just kind of, reignites that vigor once again of the purpose of why we're all here. And I recall earlier this year, I decided that I was going to go on vacation, and I went to I went to Scotland. Yes, it was okay. We were using money. I don't know who told me to go to London, but when I got there, it was miserable for me because I had no card on me. I had nothing, and they were not using cash. So I just had, I felt like I did not even want to stay there anymore. I had to go somewhere else. So I think that for me, when I look at what we're doing right now, yes, we're making progress, but I think we need to really go a little bit faster because countries have evolved, and if we don't take time, we would actually we would not count anymore, because you will find yourself in a very funny situation. But I like that we're also beginning to embrace the idea, because a few years ago, when I used to go all the way to Costa Road to buy cash power, we were joining these long queues, and we would walk for like 30 minutes just to have a station to buy cash power in. Today, that is old-fashioned, right? People would even laugh at you. Why should you go and queue? So I think these steps that we're making are definitely positive, and we hope that we can only grow bigger. And at this point, once again, we're going to go on a short break, but I'd like to call on the Bloom Bank team to lead us in this interlude, if they're set. Ready? Okay. Are you ready? Okay, just too many camera operators down there. Okay, we're watching the screen, right? So please.
You want to come closer, my brother? Can't hear. Volume? Start again.
Bank from here and there and here too. Here and even here. Introducing the Bloom Digital Suite from Bloom Bank Africa, web and mobile banking that allows you to bank on the go at your convenience and on your own terms. Check and transfer funds, pay now with bills, buy cash power, buy mobile credit, and so much more. For more information, visit www.bloombankafrica.com or pass by any of our branches nationwide. Download from the Apple Store and the Google Play Store. Bloom Digital Web and Mobile Banking on the go from Bloom Bank Africa. Bank from here and there and here too. Here and even here. Introducing the Bloom Digital Suite from Bloom Bank Africa, web and mobile banking that allows you to bank on the go at your convenience and on your own terms. Check and transfer funds, pay now with bills, buy cash power, buy mobile credit, and so much more. For more information, visit www.bloombankafrica.com or pass by any of our branches nationwide. Download from the Apple Store and the Google Play Store. Bloom digital web and mobile banking on the go from Bloom Bank Africa.
Thank you. A round of applause. Well, that was fun to look at. And I'm sure it's also fun to use, right? There's a lot more you can find on the website. You've just seen that. Visit the website if you want more information or if you want to come on board. Now, at this juncture, I'd also like to call on the Bloom Bank team once again for the official launch of Bloom Digital. Is Mr. Cham there? Yes. So now it's time for the launch. Yeah, so it's just a cool morning for everyone. I almost not came because obviously I live in Abuko and it's a mess. And I'm sure we all come from, most of us come from areas like that. But I hope that the jingles that we've seen already are giving us that refreshing touch to beginning out there because they all look very colorful and nice. So don't be like me, going on vacation and you can't even enjoy the essence of it, because what is a vacation without spending your money? And then you go, you are there, you don't have a card, you're not on mobile banking, so you cannot do anything. So how many of us are actually, using mobile banking services? I'm sure most of you come from all of you, right? This side, I like this side. Betty, your side. You don't. You do. I mean, yeah. So what about this side? This side? You do. Oh, nice. I like that. I like that. Okay, so it's a gradual process. But this is not going to be very long. It's a very short. Who? Imam. Yes, Imam. Do you use mobile bank? Nice. Even the Imam does, Yeah, so all of us are on board now. It's a gradual process. But I am also very concerned about those people in the rural areas. Most of them don't even know how to use, these mobile services. You have GSM operators with all these mobile services. And they said it was supposed to be them. Okay, no worries. So I think that we can do something more to just make sure that our services are more accessible to these people in the rural areas. Because when you go there, these are the women that are actually involved in businesses. But when you ask them whether they even have savings, they don't. So what is the purpose of working for your money? They just get it and they spend it on their families. Next day they go out there and try again. So we have to make sure that, like Gabby was saying in the beginning, that we have this democratization space where everybody is on board, including those women that are there in our country that don't even have access to, mobile services. So at this juncture, I've been reminded that the chief guest of honor, representative of the governor, is going to do us the honor of launching the Bloom Digital. So please welcome him once again. Please. Thank you.
Thank you very much. If I may seize the opportunity once again to just thank you all. I told him a story this morning when I came. You made reference to the women out there. And I told a story. Recently, there was this forum I was in, and somebody said, why launch all these digital platforms when there's so much illiteracy in the country? And my response was, I said, you are almost saying, why build schools when there is illiteracy? So really, it's a question of putting it out there and ensuring that we find ways of sensitizing people. There's a lot of mobile phones out there, and we are saying use mobile phone to do what digital transactions require. So it's an opportunity, knowing that we have so many people out there that are yet to be brought on board. The central bank inclusion strategy is... Sorry, sir, can you... Oh, you want me here? The central bank financial inclusion strategy is to bring everybody on board. And that does not leave out any category of people. And on that note, we are so pleased that Bloom Bank has already joined the bandwagon. And it is our opportunity, our pleasure, our pride to have an institution like you. And let me use that opportunity to officially launch the Bloombank Digital Financial Transaction Platform, available to all users, existing customers and would-be customers. I thank you all.
Thank you.
Are you demonstrating it for us?
Okay.
Let's do it.
Please.
Thank you very much. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you once again for being here. It's an honor to have you. It's an honor to have you here. So today we'll be demonstrating the Bloom digital platform. So we're going to start with the app, the mobile app. Okay. So we're going to start with the mobile app, and just to show you a bit of what platforms can do. So as you can see, this is a live app. So we're going to be doing actual transactions just to demonstrate the capabilities of our platform. Okay. So I'm just going to log in. I've keyed in my username and password, and I'm just going to log in. Okay. So this is the app. So when you log in, the first thing you see is a dashboard that has some of the shortcuts. You can do your transfers. You can do bill payments. You can buy your airtime. You can pay for water, and you can pay for electricity. I want to also use this opportunity to thank the National Water and Electricity Company for giving us the privilege to partner with them. This gave us also the opportunity to be the first financial institution to actually integrate with them, digitally. So I can officially say that Bloombank platform is the only platform in the Gambia right now where you can pay your water bills directly. You don't need to walk to the bank. All you need to do is download the app or go on the web platform and get your bill from NAWEC and just pay. You'll be able to see your balance and you can pay instantly without having to walk to the bank. So we just want to thank NAWEC and everyone for that. Thank you. So on the navigation menu here, you see some of the services we can do. So you can see the transfer, so you can transfer funds within your account from one Bloombank account to another, from Bloombank to any bank in the Gambia. You can also save beneficiaries. So if you have family members that you send monies to often, so you can save them as a beneficiary, so you don't have to always key in their details every time you want to do a transaction. Then you can also make bill payments, like I highlighted earlier. You can purchase airtime, cash power as well. Then we're also introducing the cash token. So this service essentially just enables you to generate a code that you can send to anybody in the village or any part of the country, and the person, all the person needs to do is walk up to any of our agents and redeem that cash. So you walk up to the agent, you present the code, and the agent gives you cash instantly. So this is just like the central bank governor said, a way of us, trying to, bring on board, the women and unbanked into the country. So it's just a little of contributing to the financial inclusion strategy. Then we also have standing instructions on the app. So you can also give standing instructions. All you need to do is go there and you create a standing instruction and say, okay, every day or every week or every month, transfer X amount of money from my account to a beneficiary account. So you can do that using your app. Then you can also see all our investment rates. So we have our rates published here. So you can see what the treasury bill rates are. You can see what the deposit rates are, and so on and so forth on this app. So these are just some of the things and just the tip of the iceberg of what we're going to be doing with our platforms. Thank you very much. Channel. And so quickly, I just want to go to the web. Okay, so thank you very much. Okay, all right, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. DJ, please, once again. It's yours.
Now, don't you look right? Oh, you looked, didn't you? Wherever you look, wherever you go, north, south, east, or west. Presenting VIP access to your bank account with the Bloom Digital Suite from Bloom Bank Africa, web and mobile banking that allows you to bank on the go at your convenience and on your own terms. Easily downloadable from the Apple Store and the Google Play Store. You can now check and transfer funds, pay bills, buy airtime, buy cash power, make postpaid electricity and water bill payments, make bank to wallet and wallet to bank transfers, and do so much more, no matter where you are. For more information, visit www.bloombankafrica.com or visit any of our branches nationwide. Bloom Digital Web and Mobile Banking on the go from Bloom Bank Africa. Bloom Bank, we make it happen.
Watalar nyamo, then watalar nanoma. Ah, then nalari de. Joni kala ngondo, na kala jaton, pun nage hir nage. So ma kikire, alo jogi mobile, jogi do data, ganda bank ma mo jungoma.
Okay, DJ, we'll come back to that. Thank you so much. I like that we have them in all local languages. Nice. So what we're going to do now is we've come to almost the end of it. And I'd like to call on Mr. Mam Njai, Director at Bloom Bank, to do us the honor of delivering the vote of thanks. Please welcome him.
Thank you very much, madam. Thank you very much, madam. My role is in fact one of the easiest. And I'll be very brief. On behalf of the board, the management, and staff of Bloom Bank, I first and foremost want to thank, I call him Paul, the second deputy governor of the central bank, ably representing the governor. Also, the imam, of course, Imam Jerejef, Kontan and Torop, and all the other managing directors from other banks and other representatives from other banks, government officials, particularly those coming from the Ministry of Finance, distinguished ladies and very well respected customers of the bank, and of course, members of the press and the media. We say a big thank you to each and every one of you. And of course, the DJ, as well as our able MC, of course, Fatu, who I believe has done a brilliant job. Once again, thank you very much. And Paul, this is one of your banks, and you have a long history with this bank. And I'm saying it's one of your banks because I know I don't want to make it sound as if you have any special relationship with the bank for governance reasons, of course. But this is one of your banks. Thank you very much, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. And thanks for giving me this honor. Thank you.